Well, we're at the final part. We're finally done with this, I guess. Well, this has to be the most fun I've had out of all of the episodes because I just went full crazy on this one. I finally did the speed run, and you'll see what other things I did too. I think the narrator might be mad at me, but did you know this was all recorded on Twitch? And if you aren't there, you aren't as cool as other people that are there. So if you want to be as cool as the other people, you should probably go there. This is peer pressuring. Nothing else but peer pressuring. Well, I guess it is also sponsoring myself, but we'll call it peer pressure, okay? Okay.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay. Good, that's good. Boom. Come on. Load. Activate, load time. Okay, let's go. We just need to start pressing forward immediately. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Imagine if there was
Facility.
actually a way to deactivate him. So, we just need to scurry our
The
way up
lights rose on an
onto...
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
Oh
himself.
crap, I
Did
fell.
he have the strength to find out?
I need to restart. I messed it up. No. Oh, that sucks. Oh crap, that sucks. Usual. Okay, we got it. Second try.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We should... I sort of want to add,
Yet
dream
there was
chase
not a
music.
single
It's just
person
that,
here
you know, I don't know
either.
if that's
Feeling a
copyrighted or
wave of
not.
disbelief,
So I'll probably
Stanley
just end up
decided to
putting
go up to
Fury
his boss.
onto
Coming
it.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Come on. Boop. Okay. Okay. Run forward.
Stanley walked
Run.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Let's go. Press the button immediately.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
That was a horrible time. But,
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee.
dang it. I got stuck again. That's so annoying. I wish that there was just a speedrun mode that only spawned you in that way. That is so hard. Oh,
All of his co-workers were
this is the
gone.
blue room.
What could it mean?
Is this
Stanley
the,
decided when Stanley came to a set of two open
yeah, that's
doors,
the
he entered the
optimal
door
way
on his
to
left.
start, I think. Okay,
Yet there was
so
not a single person
blue
here
room
either.
again.
Feeling a wave of
Broom
disbelief,
closet.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's.
Stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. Left. Annoyed narrator
the
that just
door,
wants me to
just
go
go.
through. Button. I bet I could get to the other side of that thing. I basically just need to keep pressing W until, there we go. Maybe this will be the successful
Stanley
run.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
There's some
The
options that
lights
make me
rose on an
wonder if,
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought
What
to
the-
himself. Did he
Okay,
have
yeah.
the strength to find out?
Oh my god, I just can't do that. That is not possible for me, apparently. I cannot just wiggle up there.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Ah, that's so hard to do. I don't know why it's so hard to do for me. Like, nope, normal room. Okay, let's go. Do. Oh no, that's a normal room. Reload. Come on. Oh, that is exactly what I want. Well, not exactly. The blue room's what I want. I
When
will
Stanley came
accept
to
the
a set of
corridor.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
After this,
Yet there
I'm
was
just...
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Oh my
disbelief,
god.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
I need to stop falling and taking so long to get that little hitch. I am failing every speedrunner in existence right now. That's how bad I'm at this. I am at this. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I sort of wish that when you fell, he was like, "Oh, you're just trying to
The
speedrun this?
lights
That's
rose
how
on an
little you
enormous
care about
room
this
packed
game?"
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh my god,
Stanley
I
thought to
cannot
himself.
catch that
Did he have the
ledge. I
strength
cannot
to
do it.
find out?
I need to just play through a normal game and then find a way to maximize my catching of that
Now the
ledge.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Let's see if I can actually get it, because I caught the second ledge almost immediately, so I think that might be a little bit of a...
boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Come on.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life
Go,
in someone
go.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Run.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided...
We need to catch that ledge that the speedrunner in the video didn't catch. So that, come on, that little bit of brightness. Work.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Thank you.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
That's the chair, I think.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I can't see.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered
let's
to
see.
him.
Let's go. Let's
For
go.
it
Let's
was
go.
not knowledge or
Come on,
even power
come on,
that
come on.
he had been seeking.
Let's go. Let's
but
go.
happiness.
Faster, faster,
Perhaps
faster.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Go, go, go,
No
go.
longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Not
Whatever
pixel
life
perfect.
he lives, it will
There
be
we go. Pixel
his.
perfect now. That's not
That
pixel
was
perfect.
all he needed to know.
Yeah, that's
It was
pixel
perhaps
perfect.
the only thing worth knowing.
Come on.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
I
skin.
did it. I
The
did it. I
feeling of
did it. I did it.
liberation, the immense
That took
possibility of the
so...
new path before him.
That didn't actually
This
take
was
so long
exactly
compared
the
to other
way,
speedrunners,
right
but
now,
for a person
that
who's
things
never
were meant to
speedrun
happen.
before, that was
And
amazing.
Stanley
That was just
was
perfect.
happy.
That made me feel so good to see that achievement pop up on the screen. That's just so nice. Okay, we just have to do the unachievable achievement now. And then maybe I'll mess around with the time on my...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I do feel very fast right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Give
Yes,
me
truly a room
Louis
worth
Sweet
admiring.
Tea.
It had really been worth the detour after all.
No,
Just to
okay.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I will not
Stanley
listen
was
to
so bad
thou.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
Wait, can I
years
just...
ago.
I sort of want to see what I can get on. Oh, this seems like a thing I can get on. Come on. Come on. You know I want me over there. You know I want me over there. You know that is the thing I want to get over there. Come on. Maybe I can, like, get on these boxes somehow or something? No. These boxes are very promising. Dang it. I'm trying to break this game. Okay. Come on. Come on. There's a invisible wall here, it seems, that I can't. Dang it. So...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story
Failed.
and no one
That
gets
was
to
a
tell him
fail.
what to do,
Yeah, that was a fail
Stanley
jump.
left from the planet.
Just restart. Wait a second. We have to try this. So we will just immediately go. We'll load into the game. We will activate SE_cheat. And we will see what happens. Because I heard that there's a serious room. But I don't know what the serious room is. Is it... Did I make it? There we go. Control V. Allow cheat. Okay. Is that right? Allows cheats on server.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of...
Wait, did I do it wrong? Ah, crap, I exited out of the game.
Workers.
9. Cheats.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I
That
did.
wasn't supposed to be
I
a
did.
choice. How did you do that? You actually
Because you left it
chose
there.
incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're
What?
a real person.
Wow. What? A
I can't
phone?
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you
Shush.
could basic safety protocol, or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
I don't think that's very hip these days.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Ha.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
What?
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Well, that's very
At this
not
time,
nice.
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Well, that wasn't.
Welcome back.
What the?
You may have
heck?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Huh. Odd. Wait. The boxes that stuck on the wall. Dang it. Okay. I'll be back in a bit. I'm back. Oh, it's so weird. See this backwards?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Huh. Okay, I guess I have to.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Huh. What the...
Oh! I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yes.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh my god, I have
That means
to.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. He entered the door on his left.
Fine, fine, fine.
Person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Huh. The bathroom's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code.
No.
White Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, I did not. You cannot tell me that I did it when I did not do it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial... Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Night Shark
If you didn't want to see what
115.
I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Oh my
It
God.
cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
I feel
Stanley,
sad
are you
now.
there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
That's sad, man. That's sad.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. What is wrong with the computers? When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Okay. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What? Yes. I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Any chance? Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. No? Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I think I'm colorblind. Communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out specifically for you? Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were
What if
before.
I do this?
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Huh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even.
Control V 1.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
What if I just 1?
Whoa, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
Well, I think we know what we're gonna do now.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me,
That
Stanley. I
window, it's
apologize.
not
I'm
serious.
going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I
The
put
fact
those
that you're
notes?
talking about this table so much makes it so less serious. Just get rid of everything. Make no walls, no floors, no roof, no tubing, nothing. Oh, we can just... Oh, finally, I have my first series of So I Played game done. I don't have to play the Stanley Parable ever again. Unless, I get 5 likes and I buy the Ultra Deluxe, where I play the new endings, some of the old endings, and a little bit of combined. This is a wink wink for you should like and subscribe, by the way. I don't know if I was being serious enough. Maybe we should stay in the serious room for a little bit.